Hi readers, are you ready to get started with our learning today? Today we are going to be setting purpose, listening to our engagement text, and then reading our new decodable book.
Materials!
Let's get our thinking caps on. Get ready! We have 3 learning targets today. The first is, I can retell the events from the engagement text, Pat's Map. Next, using evidence from the text, I can answer questions about Pat's Map. And finally, I can read the decodable reader, Pat's Map.
Transition song!
It's time to hear a story, a story, a story. It's time to hear a story and say what you've learned.
Read aloud.
I read in a book once that pirates sometimes buried their treasure near the ocean. So I was excited when Grandma told us she was taking Pat and me to the beach this weekend. Maybe we could find some buried treasure. On our way there in the car, I used my imagination to draw a map of the beach with a big X on the spot where the treasure might be buried. Pat especially liked the pirate ship I drew in the ocean. As soon as our feet touched the sand, Pat and I pulled out our buckets and shovels and started to dig for treasure. I wanted to dig all day, but Pat got tired in the sand. She wanted to go in the water. She saw some other kids dipping and splashing in the waves. She ran over to them and started to play tag. Pat ran and tagged the kids, and they tagged her back. As they ran and splashed, they saw a fish flip out of the water. Then we showed the kids our pirate map. We all pretended to be pirates digging in the sand for treasure. We even made up pirate songs. All that running around made Pat and the other kids hot and thirsty. Grandma brought lemonade, so she poured some for all of us. We all sipped our drinks. Pat was still hot, so I had an idea. Look, the map is a fan. The fan made Pat giggle because she loved the cool air on her face. Pat wanted to try it too. So we sat in the sand with the other kids and took turns using the map as a fan. It was even more fun than looking for buried treasure. Then Grandma said it was time to go home. We said goodbye to the other kids. Then we helped Grandma put our buckets and shovels back into the beach bag. On the way home, Pat fell asleep in her car seat holding the fan. Pat and I had such a fun day at the beach. You were a great listener. Now, I want you to retell the story of Pat's Map. Think to yourself, what happened at the beginning, the middle, and then the end of the story?
Question and answer.
I have a few questions for you as we think about the story we just heard together. What game did Pat and the other kids play on the beach? Yes, they were playing tag together. And then, what happened after Pat and the other kids got hot and thirsty? Grandma poured them lemonade. Great job!
Word work.
Let's decode the top word together. At. At. I'll use this word in a sentence. My dog Scruffy is at the vet because he is sick. The word at is a high frequency word, which means we will see it often in books and we'll use it a lot in our writing. The word at is a high frequency word that plays fair. That means we can decode it. Now let's take a look at the next word, look. Let me use this word in a sentence. I can help you look for your lost keys. Look. Now you try to use the word look in a sentence. Nicely done. The beginning sound of the word look is ul. We can easily decode that part. And then I notice the ending sound of the word is k. So we can decode that part. Look, look. That middle sound is a little tricky. The middle letters are O-O, but they say so that part of the word does not play fair. Let's take a look at some other high frequency words. Here are some more that do play fair. In. Let's tap out that second one together. W, I, th, with. Next is and, his, and at. We'll also see two high frequency words that don't play fair. Those are look and like. This book is based on the story you just heard, Pat's Map. This book is filled with high frequency words. The words we will be listening for today are at, in, and, look, like, looks, his, and with. As I read the story, I want you to touch your nose if you hear one of these words. Let's get reading. This is a map. Look at the map. What high frequency words did you hear? Look and at. The map has a ship. Pat likes the map. What did you hear on this page? The word likes. Pat digs in the sand and looks at the kids. Did you hear any high frequency words on this page? And looks and at. The kids dip and splash. What word did you spot? And. Pat tags a kid, and a kid tags Pat. The kids like it. What did you find on this page? And like. This fish can flip. You're right. There were no high frequency words on this page. Pat sips a drink. Can this kid sip his drink? The kids sip drinks. What did you hear on this page? The word his. Pat and the kids can't sing. Did you find the word on this page? That's right, and. Look at Pat's map. It is a fan. Did you spot two high frequency words on this page? Look and at. Pat naps with the fan. What did you spot on this last page? Yes, our new word, with.
Closing reflection.
I want you to think, what tools did you use to help you read Pat's map? I hope you are thinking about how you worked so hard to decode those high-frequency words that we found in the text. Continue to read this week and answer questions about what you read. I look forward to when you join me again for another lesson.